everyone, this is Jet and today's tutorial is how to make a 3D stuffed duct tape bow. Now to start off with this, you'll need a wrapped headband, and I showed you two different ways to wrap a headband. For this I use a thin headband, but you can also do the same thing on a thick headband. Wrap it any way you want, just do that to start off with. Now for the bow itself, all that you'll need is duct tape and some form of stuffing. My preferred stuffing is plastic grocery bags. That's just what I have lying around the house, but you can also use pillow stuffing, scraps of paper or duct tape, anything really that you'd want to stuff the bow with. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so start off by making 2 sheets of duct tape. They should be 7 inches by 3.5 inches. And you're going to cut the corners off of them about 3/4 inches inward. And make sure you line them up so that you have the cut corners even on both sheets. Okay, so next you're going to make 2 strips of duct tape. They're going to be 5.5 inches each, and these are going to be 1 inch wide. So what I did was cut every strip in half and just tried my best to overlap them exactly. And then after that, we're going to need to do the same thing, but make 2 2-inch strips. These are going to be like the sides of the bow. And we're also going to make 4 1-inch by 1-inch strips. I just got a 4-inch strip, and then after sealing it together, I cut it into 4 pieces. Those are going to be like those cut edges of the bow. It gives it more of a round shape. Okay, now we're going to attach everything. So start by cutting a 5.5 inch strip of duct tape and slice that in half, and place one of those pieces on the edge of one of the 5.5 inch pieces and just attach that to your main piece. Now do it with the other piece. Now make sure that the adhesive is always facing the same way on the main piece. Only the outside is going to be lined, so it's important that you're lining it on the same side every time. Alright, so we're doing it for the side pieces as well, and we're doing the same thing for all those little squares. So just get like little 1-inch pieces of duct tape to do that. And we're attaching them all facing outward so that it creates, I don't know, sort of like a sun looking thing. It kind of looks like a spider. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so the next part is we're going to attach the second big piece. Pretty much the same way, cut a 5.5 inch strip and 2-inch strips for every little piece that we have. And we're going to place them on the outside of the 5.5 inch strip that's already connected, and then connect the main piece with that. And we're just going to do this to one side. I kind of go in order, little piece, side piece, little piece, and then that long piece again. Alright, now stop there. Now we're gonna stuff it. I used a plastic trash bag, or not a trash bag. It's like a grocery bag. That's just what I had on hand. I don't think the stuffing's important. You can use any type of stuffing, really. Once it's stuffed evenly and you like how it feels, go ahead and attach the last few side pieces. And when you're done, you should have what's kind of similar to a squishy. Oh wait, no, we're not done. I'm sorry. You need to cover the gaps. So you'll need 8 little 1-inch pieces. And I just sort of placed them on every edge just to seal it. All right, and I double checked to see if there's any holes. On this one I did pretty good, but on past bows I had to fill in a couple extra gaps. Okay, so now we're folding the bow. You'll definitely need 4 pieces of duct tape to hold your folds. Start by folding the center of the side and doing that to the other side as well. That's the easier part. So definitely do that first. And now grab about 1 inch on each side and then just sort of fold it into each other and put a piece of duct tape there. And you might want to adjust the edges and stuff while you're going, and do that to the other side. You want it to be, you know, as gathered as possible so it looks more like a bow than a cylinder thing. When it looks like how you want it, get a 5-inch strip of tape. And I cut it not perfectly evenly. One of my strips is wider. I started with my wider strip and just put it around the center of the bow. And then with the thinner piece, I attached it to the headband first and then wrapped it around the bow. And now we have a pretty headband. Thank you for watching, everyone.